Welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how I make a delicious jerk chicken wing. As you can see, our chicken wings are nice and clean. I did clean it off with some fresh lime, salt, and vinegar. Once I rubbed everything on there, I allowed it to sit around for about 10 minutes. Then I poured some hot boiling water on it and we clean it off. So we're going to set our chicken aside. Now I want to show you the ingredients we're going to use to make our sauce. What we have here is some low sodium soy sauce, okay? Or you can use browning. I also have some green onions, scallions. I have a bay leaf. We have some garlic here, some pimento seeds. I have some ground black pepper, some cinnamon. We have some brown sugar. I'm going to use this fresh lime for our chicken. We have some fresh ginger, and I also have some fresh grated nutmeg here. And of course, you have your Scotch bonnet. All right. So what we will do is in this processor here, we're going to just add all those ingredients in. I may not use everything here. I'm going to add our bay leaf. And I'm going to use my green onions. As you can see, we do not have much chicken wings, so I do not need much of this jerk sauce. All right, so once you get all that in, I'm going to go ahead and add our soy sauce. I'm not going to add the whole Scotch bonnet. We're just going to add just a little piece like this, and I'll give it a taste. And if I need any more, then I'll go ahead and cut another piece. I'd rather, put it in a little bit at a time versus putting the whole thing in and it's too spicy. You're not able to enjoy your jerk. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and blend all this. Then I'll come back. All right. All right, let's see what we have here. Guys, our sauce, see this? Our jerk sauce is beautiful, okay? So what I'm gonna do is give it a taste, just to see, because remember we did put soy sauce in. I wanna just taste it before I season the chicken to make sure there's not too much salt, okay? I'm gonna set this aside. Now, what I will do is add some fresh lime juice to our chicken wings. All right. This is a must in my opinion. I'm gonna just add just a little bit of my chicken base to this, like that. Not much, because we do not want it to be over seasoned. Just a little bit more, like that. I mean, you can just season it with salt and pepper and add your jerk seasoning. It'll still be fabulous, but I like to add just a little bit more than salt and pepper. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. A little bit like that. And that should be perfect. All right. Because I'm going to have the Scotch bonnet blended, I'm not going to use my bare hands like I usually do. Let me just go ahead and make sure all of this paste dissolves and our chicken is nice and coated with the seasoning that I used. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put in our jerk seasoning. See how beautiful that is? We'll put everything in here. And we're going to allow this to marinate before we bake it. Okay? So we're going to, oh, that smells nice, guys. It's going to be delicious, delicious, delicious. So you can make your own jerk seasoning You don't have to purchase that processed stuff out of the supermarket. Nice and easy. All right, I like mine's just a little darker, so I'm gonna go ahead and use just a little bit of the browning. Okay, guys, just a little bit. I like mine to get just a little bit more darker. Oh, that's more than enough. See, more than enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Once you mix it all up, see how fabulous that looks? So we're going to allow this to marinate for a few hours. And you really don't have to. I mean, if it's nice and seasoned, you can let it put it in the oven and let it bake. And it'll still be nice and tasty. When I don't have time, I usually do that. Season and straight in the oven. All right, our chicken has been marinated. I let it marinate for about an hour. All right. And I did forget to add the fresh thyme, so I did add fresh thyme off camera. I just took the leaves off of the thyme, okay? So now, I'm gonna make sure every piece of the chicken has some of the sauce on it, okay? Like this. And we're just gonna place our chicken wings in here. All right. I just like to take extras of the sauce. I just like to take some of the sauce and just some of the chunk and just put it over it like that. All right, our chicken is ready for the oven. Our oven has been preheating at 350. Once it gets to the 350, I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in and allow it to cook until nice and tender, or until the internal temperature is 165 Fahrenheit. All right, while our wings are still cooking, what I'm gonna do is the remainder of our jerk seasoning that I made, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here like that. And we're gonna also add some ketchup. Okay, you can use whatever ketchup you want. And I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing. I'm also gonna add just a little bit of the liquid smoke in there, because we want to have like this little smoky taste. Or you can use some barbecue chicken. I'm sorry, some barbecue sauce. Yeah, it smells nice. Okay, you don't want to put too much of that liquid smoke, because you don't want it to become bitter. Okay. To that, I'm going to add some sugar. I mean, I don't want my sauce too sweet. And keep in mind the ketchup is sweet as well. Okay. And I just allow this to cook a little bit, because remember we had that raw chicken in it. I mean, all of it's going to cook, but I don't know. I feel a little better. It's just allowing it to cook first. Okay. All right, to our same pot. The same bowl that I used. I just add some water like this. Okay, and we're gonna allow this come to a boil. And once it comes to the boil, we're gonna allow it to reduce a little bit. And after a couple of minutes of it cooking, because we did have the raw chicken in here, I'm gonna taste it, and then I'll adjust the flavor. If I need some salt, I'll add salt or whatever else. I'll come back and show you once it gets to that point. All right, it's been cooking for a couple of minutes now. It's safe for me to taste it. Go ahead and give it a taste. Okay, guys, it's nice. I'm just gonna add 1 pinch, or maybe 2 pinches of salt, and that should do it. And I like the fact that it's not too sweet. I do not like mine sweet. And if you notice, see, it's starting to thicken up. So I'm gonna allow it to cook maybe for about 5 more minutes. And once it thickens up, then I'll come back and show you what our sauce look like. All right, guys, just wanted to show you our jerk chicken. It is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. It is nice and tasty. If you do not want yours as dark, just do not add the browning. My mouth is watering. And here's our sauce. Do you see? Let me show the consistency, nice and thick. Okay. Very tasty. Until next time, like, comment. Do not forget to subscribe. Delicious.